So I'm starting to see these videos where brothers trying to analyze politics and explain why certain sectors of the black community have become disillusioned with politics. Personally, we don't play team sports. Politics is a team sport. If you don't play team sports, you can't win. It's just that simple. There's no great mystical answer. If you don't play team sports, you can't win. Political teams win. Political teams put together political strategies, employ them, and win. If you're not playing team sports, you're not going to win. You will be in the stands yelling at the teams on the field, complaining about the plays that the players are executing, saying that the coaches need to be fired because they don't know what they're doing, saying that the owners are up to no good, but you are in the stands. So you really don't know what's going on. And because you don't play team sports, you never get to the real huddle where they discuss team sport strategy, policy that they implement that affects players and non-players alike. It's just that simple. There's no mystical answer to it. Realism-ism. 1 and 1 is 2. Power in the hands of a group participating collectively for the collective good of the group is better than individuals trying to support things willy-nilly all over the place, scattered, powerless, sort of like now. But you all complain. Remember that. You all complain about the same thing. And then you all go join different groups. You all complain about the same thing, but then you all go join different groups. You don't play team sports. And if you can't learn that, teams win. Individual players don't. If you can't learn that in an environment where they don't do nothing but play team sports, you're not really paying attention. You don't really get it. And that's just realism-ism. And I want to put something in the environment. I want you to really pay attention, because I don't think you get this either. You kind of do this like they do in church on Sunday, where you have the preacher. He tells you what to do. He tells you what to read. And then you open that particular verse. You open that particular chapter. You read from that particular scripture. Well, they've been telling you that the 13th Amendment freed the slaves, right? And you've been repeating that. I've been telling you that the 13th Amendment establishes legal slavery in America. Why you don't repeat that? 13th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution reads, neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as punishment for crime wherefore the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. Now, except shall have been duly convicted. Convicts. Convicted criminals are slaves in America. If you are a convicted criminal, you are a slave in America, according to the United States Constitution. Now, that's just a fact. I'm not making that up. Congress did in the 1800s. Now, since they were physically familiar with what a slave was when they made that up, I really think they knew what they were talking about and what they intended to create when they sat down and made that up. And what they intended to create was what you see today. The prison system. Slaves in America. And that's just realism-ism. From your brother Larry.